So I'm wondering, as I often do, where we came from. Um, it crosses my mind quite frequently. How did humanity begin? How did it start? I mean, assuming that there was a time when the universe had no humans in it, it was just the Earth. But even that doesn't make sense either. Where did the Earth come from? But leaving that aside for a while, the Earth was here and with no humans on it. So was there any life at all on it? Or was it just empty green fields and forest and whatever? But somehow humanity was created. So with an Earth with no creatures on it, or no humans on it rather, suddenly humans appeared somehow. Now, every person needs to have parents, so the parents must exist first before the baby is created. So I have no idea where the parents came from, but assuming they're there and then they raised a child, somehow they managed to raise a child without any experience or any help. And then the child grows up and there are other people around somehow to create other people so that this child can meet the other child and they get old enough and they get together and make babies. And it's all just insane to imagine how humanity started, how the process began. It's a beginning that's the strangest thing. Once you got past the beginning, you can start to imagine how things developed. But the beginning is just impossible to understand. How things started is just this great unknown, this paradox. There's no way of knowing how things began. And this is, of course, why religion has such a hold in society. Because to believe in an everlasting entity seems to make more sense than life just starting by itself. But it's very annoying that this mystery can never be solved. And we're always going to have to wonder how life began. And if you don't believe in God, it's even worse. I mean, believing in God also has its own issues. In that if God existed forever, then humanity could have been started at any point in the past. And maybe it did, and it grew and then destroyed itself and restarted again. It's hard to know these things, but it's very strange to consider why we exist and how we exist, and whether we're just an iteration, a repeat of previous humanity, which has come and gone and come and gone throughout all of eternity. Very strange.